Hey there, BZ people, and welcome to another episode of Pokemon Yellow Randomizer Nuzlocke, the 7th episode. We made it through 2 weeks of this series, we made it through Mount Moon, and we are about to take Misty on this episode. If you are excited for us to take on Misty and get our second badge in this game, go ahead and leave a like down below, and let's go ahead and go over our team, in case you are forgetting who we have on our team. I know it's been a few days since we've had an episode, but we're started with Gatuma, the Weezing. He has 47 attack, 58 defense, 35 speed, and 46 special. He has Tackle, Smog, and Sludge. Now, it's not the best moveset, but it's not the worst either. He's been doing very, very well for me. I respect him. I enjoy him. Next up, we have our starter, Shinigami the Ghastly, with 25 attack, 24 defense, 43 speed, and 52 special. Fortunately, we have a special type move on him now, with Lick, which is a physical ghost type. Confused Ray, it's a nice move. Nightshade, it does 20 damage per hit right now, and Thunder, which does a lot of damage. It's inaccurate, but we've used it twice and it's landed twice. We're a flying type gym, so that's a pretty useful move. Oh yeah, I forgot. If you missed last episode and missed me going up against Misty's 2 trainers here, this is a flying type gym, so who knows what we're going to end up facing off against. But whatever it is, I'm sure Ma Grizzly is up for the challenge. With 52 attack, 45 defense, 50 speed, and 28 special, Ma Grizzly, you don't want to mess with her. You don't. The Kangaskhan, with Comet Punch, Rage, Leech Seed for when we go into a rage, having a steady source of recovery, and Bite. But you know what the moves are. You've been here with us. Let's go ahead and get this episode started and take on Misty after I ask you a very important question. Our question of the day. What is your favorite Pokemon game? And now, there's a lot of different games, not just this RPG style. There are other ones as well. I'll get into that after we talk with Misty. Anytime now.
Hi, you're a new face. What's your policy on Pokemon? What is your approach? My policy is an all-out offensive with water-type Pokemon. Misty, the world-famous beauty, is your host. Are you ready, sweetie?
That wasn't really Misty, but I can't do a girl voice very well, especially not when I'm sick. And it's not even Misty, it's Chloe, so maybe it was an okay Chloe voice. But, ooh, a Dodrio. We haven't seen one of those yet. So, obviously we should poison it. Oh, an X-Defend. Maybe I should bring... No, Dodrio's a pretty physical attacker. I'm just gonna keep trying to poison it. And he's gonna keep missing, hopefully. So let's see here. Different Pokemon games. Obviously, there's Pokemon Red and Blue that make up Gen 1. And Gen 2 games, Gen 3. Favorite Pokemon game? It really is tough. For a long time, I think I would have said Fire Red was my favorite. Just because it was one of the only games... Ooh, an Aerodactyl. I think Ma Grizzly? Because Aerodactyl's very powerful. He should be able to take some hits and deal damage back. Although Tumor does have better defense. Maybe we should have stayed out. I don't know. I'm lazy this thing. Oh, I don't remember Misty using X-Defense. I didn't have a ton of experience with the... Okay, how much is this going to do? That was a crit. We could take another one of those. But, like I was saying, my Fire Red was my favorite because that was the one I had the most access to. I have no idea how many times I've played through the original generation games of Pokemon and the remakes. My best friends can attest that I've played through them many, many, many times. And somehow I never got bored. One of my favorite times going through them was I tried going through the game with nothing but a Blastoise. The game is so easy when you only go through it with one Pokemon like that. If you've never tried that, you should. I think I did it on Fire Red, and I got a bunch of Meowths with pickup on my team. Oh, you get so many cool items with that. But, you know, I didn't have too much exposure to the later games until I got my 3DS. And, oh, we beat Misty. We'll talk about 3DS later. Wow, Grizzly grew to level 22, so our team is doing pretty gosh darn good. That was a lot easier than I expected.
I can't believe I lost. Alright, you can have the Cascade badge to show you beat me.
We got the Cascade badge and some mad dollars.
The Cascade badge makes all Pokemon at the level 30 obey. That includes even outsiders. There's more. You can now use Cut anytime. You can cut down small bushes to open new paths. You can also have my favorite TM.
We received TM 11, which is Leech Life. That seems like a very good move to sell. So let's go sell some stuff. Pick up our newest member of the team, Ponyta? Why is there a Pokeball here? Oh, it's an Electrode. That's interesting. I don't remember there being an Electrode there before. Okay, let's sell X Speed. Let's sell X Defend. And TM11. Then let's go ahead and pick up a few more Pokeballs. 5 more should be good. I think we're getting to the point where we might be getting Great Balls soon. Let's grab a couple Repels. How many can we get? Let's get 5, 6, okay. Let's see here. Nah, I'm kind of risky when it comes to the medication. But it is time to add Ponyta to the team, which I believe we named Pyre Equine. We'll teach him Earthquake, get him to the front of our party, and go ahead and take on Nugget Bridge. So, like I was saying, I got the 3DS, and what I did, I got a, I did pick up Omega Ruby and Pokemon Y, and those games were pretty good. There were a few things about them that I wasn't exactly crazy about X and Y. Some of the... It was pretty neat having like 5 different rivals. I know they didn't do that a ton in the earlier games. I think Gen 5 gave you like 3 different ones. So, okay, now our Ponyta has Ember and Earthquake. Kind of scary. A fiery horse that causes earthquakes. But, yeah, I actually have only played through Omega Ruby once because, well, to be honest, I put all my Pokemon and all my good items onto that file so that I could have that for battling, which it's a lot easier to make teams and get them ready to go on Pokemon Showdown than it is on there. And it's a lot easier to find matches when you don't have a ton of friends. If you do want to have a match sometime, leave your friend code down below, and we'll see if we can't get a battle arranged sometime. Oh, we're in Nugget Bridge, beat 5 trainers, and win a fabulous prize. I wonder what it could be. You think it might be a McNugget, like from McDonald's? That'd be pretty good. I like chicken nuggets. So yeah, and I've played through Y 2 or 3 times. We do not want to stay in here. Shinigami needs some training, so we'll go and Nightshade this Dragonair. Hopefully it doesn't have Dragon Rage. Oh good, just Thunder Wave. I apologize, I'm clearing my throat so much. Still trying to get over this cold. And fortunately, hasn't used Wrap yet, so as long as we're not paralyzed, which we're not, this should give us a little bit more of an advantage, you know, more than being Ghost and immune to its main move and being a higher level, but those things are minor. Let's see here. Other features about the 6th Gen games I really enjoyed. You know, the Wonder Trade, I really like that. I don't know if you guys have ever played a Wonder Lock with your games or have heard of it before, but basically it's kind of like having a way to have the randomizer for 6th Gen, where you send out, or every Pokemon you catch, you have to Wonder Trade away, and you have to use whatever you receive in trade. So I got some really good stuff out of Wonder Trade. I got a Xerneas. That was pretty awesome. Got a I think it was a Zekrom, which was pretty gosh darn awesome. I mean, I've got some legendaries. I've gotten all the starters through Wonder Trade pretty much. You can get some really crazy stuff through that. But I think I've played through 4th Gen game all the way once, partially through it a second time. Actually did a Chainlock on there, which the way that works is you could only catch Pokemon of the same type that you have in your party. And I forgot to switch Ponyta in that battle. And so as you catch more Pokemon, you get access to more types. So, for example, I started out with a Venusaur in my Chainlock. I really like Pidgey-Sprite, which means that I can catch poison and grass types. Then let's say I caught Lotad, so now I can catch water, grass, and poison types. So it just keeps building like that. And it was a lot of fun. I want to do that once I get to 5th Gen, possibly 4th again, because it definitely works better when you have more Pokemon with different types to catch. Well, I'm really getting off topic on the question of the day. I don't know if any of you have played Pokemon Shuffle, but that is a very fun Tetris-like game. Dodrio. That's kind of scary. I'm going to switch Shinigami in, because I don't think that he has any flying type moves, and his normal type moves shouldn't hurt us at all, so I'll drop a Thunder on him. Oh man, it can growl too. We might be in a little more... He does have a flying type move. We took that okay. Why do I risk Shinigami? But yeah, we took him out. So, like I said, Pokemon Shuffle is pretty fun. It can be very frustrating when you get stuck for a while, as I'm sure some of you know if you've played it. I finally beat Mega Metacham last week. Now I'm trying to catch Arceus and Zekrom in the special stages. I don't have as much time to play it as I did before I got hired at UMR, so it's been taking me a very long time to get anywhere in the game. I'm gonna try it because I know Graveler doesn't have any rock type moves, so Pyra Equine might be able to take him. It's a 3-hit KO, possibly 4 now. If it comes down to it, we'll switch Shinigami in. But another really cool game that I think I've heard of one other person playing on YouTube is Kurt can take us out. Let's bring Shinigami in. Pokemon Conquest. I don't know if you've ever heard of this game or seen it before, but essentially the way it works is you have a kingdom. You start out in charge of a kingdom, and you have one Pokemon on your team, but there are no Pokeballs in this game. Everyone is bonded to a Pokemon, so it's like kind of like Ash's Pikachu, except with everyone being that way. And essentially you're trying to take over all 18 different 18 different kingdoms. Each kingdom represents a different type, which, you know, they're more likely to appear there, and that's what type the trainers are for the most part. You start out in charge of the normal kingdom with an Eevee, so you do have access to, I think it's 5 different evolutions, because they hadn't added something on. It might have been, I think you just didn't have access to Sylveon, but because obviously this was a 5th gen game, so no Sylveon, no Fairy type yet, but it was a very very fun game. It was very interesting because, you know, it's not the typical, oh, I pick my move, you pick your move. You had to maneuver around the map. Your moves had different areas of effect. Each Pokemon only got one move too, which kind of simplified it, kind of made it nice so you knew exactly what to expect. But it was a really fun game. If you haven't played it yet, I suggest checking it out. I picked my copy up at a GameStop. Don't know how easy they are to find, but yeah, I would definitely recommend it. That was a fun game. And of course, there's Pokemon Snap. That is also fun to play. I haven't played that game in forever, but I do remember how much fun it was to run around and get pictures of all those Pokemon and try and figure out how to get certain ones to get better pictures or to get pictures taken at all. And childhood. And then, of course, you have the Pokemon Stadium games, which are kind of precursors to what you can do now in 6th gen with online battles. Well, kind of, not really. More so Pokemon Showdown. And still not quite, because it wasn't as customizable unless you brought your own Pokemon in. I really don't know what I'm talking about, but Pokemon Stadium, that was a fun game. Let's see here. What other Pokemon games were there that I have played? Gale of Darkness, I don't think I completely beat. I made it partially through. So we have 3 more trainers to beat, and then we can get another encounter to see if we can get another member for our team, which would be pretty exciting. I think that'd be a good way to end this episode. Do I want to risk you against this bee thing? Nope. Not risking you. Shinigami, go ahead. I mean, it's only going to have probably poison and normal type moves anyway. I could be wrong, but I think there was a glitch in Gen 1 that made it so focus energy didn't work at all. Like, instead of increasing your chance for crit to, like, basically you can't crit at all. So I can't wait to see what your guys' favorite Pokemon games were. I'm sure there were some Pokemon games that I haven't thought of that you guys really, really loved playing growing up. Like, Hey You Pikachu. I've never played it. I've seen someone play it on YouTube, or at least parts of it. Wasn't really impressed. It did not make me want to run out and go get a copy of that game. Okay, Venusaur. I'm going to let Pyra Equine stay out and take at least one hit. See how much... Well, I'm glad we went for Ember on attacking on the special side. That's super effective. I don't know about this. But if he doesn't want to attack us, we can keep going. So, I know there's Pokemon Pinball, I think? I never played that. There's a lot of different Pokemon games out there. Let's see here. What else could I talk about? This past weekend, I went down to visit my wife's family. It was, as always, a very nice, relaxing weekend. I really do love being around my wife's family. There are a lot of great people. My wife's family lives down in Sparta, Wisconsin, which is, I believe, southwestern part of Wisconsin. Could be wrong. I'm not a great map or navigation guy. Oh, this lad is a bug catcher. I don't know if we could take on an Abra, guys. I mean, seriously? Oh, he's teleporting. It's so scary. It's funny until he uses Psychic and kills us all. But, you know, video games are a lot of fun. Do you have any other video games that you guys really, really enjoy? That's something I want to talk about more in our next episode of the Nuzlocke. So I'm not going to get into it too much here, but something else that you guys might be interested in is Zim and I recorded a video together last week for a spoiler alert for Lord of the Rings. So if you want to see more videos of the two of us together, go ahead and check that out. If you haven't played Lord of the Rings before, I highly suggest it. It's a very, very fun game. It's more like playing a video game with your friends than any other card game I've played, because you get you're all in a team working together. You're not working against each other at all. Let's go Mog Grizzly. But like, you have your deck, and it's made up of people from Middle Earth. Some that you've probably heard of before, a lot you probably never knew existed. But then there's different scenarios, and the enemy deck that plays against itself, or plays itself out, and you have to try and make it through the mission, accomplish your objectives, and eventually win, obviously. But it is a very fun game. I know Zim wants to do a couple more episodes of us playing that together, not just talking about the game. So that could be coming to the channel very soon. If it sounds like something you might be interested in, try picking it up. I know you can play it for free on a software system called Octagon. So it's very fun, very cool. Octagon might make it a little harder to learn, but then again at the same time it might not. Okay, here we go. Our encounter that we're going to end the episode off with is a Shelder. It's a water and ice type. It's a type we don't have. I'm not leaving Pyre Equine out against it. I think I'll go into Shinigami. And I'm going to Nightshade, which I might not have had anything to worry about. So here we go, Nightshade. Please have more than 21 HP. Aye, you got lots more than 21 HP, lad. Okay, let's throw a Pokeball. Here we go, come on, Shelder, you want to join the team and get a really cool nickname, don't you? Yeah, he does. So, what is a good nickname for Shelder? Or what's a good nickname for a Cloyster? The shell can't withstand any attack. However, when it is open, the tender body is exposed. Let's see here. Tender body, shell, seashells. I kind of want to call you Sheldon. Should I call him Sheldon, or should I come up with something better? I'm calling you Sheldon. Sheldon the Shelder. You know, Sheldon really just needs to open up and get to know people a little better. You know, I think he's really withholding from the rest of the world, and it's just hurting himself and depriving everyone else of his company. But there you go. We do have Sheldon the Shelder. He will be going into the PC for now. Thank you all for joining me for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, subscribe if you did like it. We'll be bringing another episode of the Nuzlocke to you on Wednesday. Oh, I forgot to mention this. The music you've been hearing in these episodes is from Glitch City, and they have a YouTube channel. Description is down below. But with that, I think I'm going to get out of here and go get something else done yet tonight. But just remember this, BZ people. Have you had your daily dose yet?